Hey guys, what's up? So today I filmed this look for you guys. This is a look that I've basically been using for a couple of years now. I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately, but it's just because right now I'm just trying to put out videos from looks that I basically created throughout those 2 years that I was completely gone from YouTube. But this is honestly a very easy look. It's only 3 eyeshadows that I use. You can probably just get away with using 2 of the eyeshadows that I used in this video. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get right into the video. Okay, so I already did my brows and I primed my eyelids with the concealer. Now I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow. These eyeshadows that I'm going to be using, it's basically like a little mini Z palette that I made myself, but all of these eyeshadows that are in this Z palette I got from Ofra Cosmetics. I don't know if Ofra still carries them. I do know that I received these shadows when I got my kit from cosmetology school. All of my makeup from cosmetology school was from Ofra Cosmetics, but it was a while ago, so I really don't know, and I haven't really checked up on the Ofra website to see if they do have these eyeshadows. But it's basically just a cream, olive toned eyeshadow, and a little like emerald green eyeshadow. Those are the 3 that we're going to be using today. It's a really easy look, so let's just get right into it. I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush, and I don't have a brown in here, so I'm going to use my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette, and I'm just going to use that contour shade right there, and a big fluffy brush as the transition. So basically, as you can see, all I did was I put that all over the crease and onto the eyelid. I'm just using that as a transition shade. You can use it if you want to, but you don't have to. And now we're going to move on to the olive toned eyeshadow from this little Z palette that I made. I'm going to try, I really am going to try to get maybe find like a color similar to these 3 on a different from a different makeup brand, or maybe even if I can find it from Ofra. So just make sure to check the description box if you guys do want to recreate this look. So once we're done with the olive tone shadow, as you can see, I basically just put it all over the crease. I'm going to go in with that emerald green color right there, and I'm just going to take a flat shader brush, and you're going to place that all over the lid. Okay, so once you have that emerald green color on the lid, you're basically just going to take the same fluffy brush that you used for that olive green color, and you're going to mix both of those green shades and then blend everything out. Okay, so once we're done with that, we're just going to take a flat shader brush, different from the one that you used for the emerald green color, preferably a clean one, or at least something that you've used with like a light color. And we're going to take that cream shade right there, And we're basically just going to apply that on the brow bone as like a highlight. If you guys want a matte highlight, then you can go ahead and just leave it with that, but I usually like to add a little bit of shimmer, so I'm going to use this just to highlight it a little bit, and then I will go over it with a shimmer later on. And then once you're done applying that highlight, just to make sure there's no harsh lines at all, just go through with that first big fluffy brush that you used and just blend everything out. Okay, so that's basically it for the eyes right now. We're gonna go back to them in a little bit once we're done with the face. Right now I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation, and I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of the Physicians Formula Nude Wear Touch of Glow foundation. And I'm just gonna use my beauty blender to blend everything out. Okay, so we're done with the face. I'm just going to go through and do a cream contour first before I do my concealer. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in Deep. So right about now I look a little crazy, but I'm gonna go in with this little sample size of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and this is in light neutral. So I already went ahead and I set my under eyes and the rest of my face with the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I'm just going to take my beauty blender and dip it into the powder and just to kind of bake the areas right here under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose. I'm also going to go right underneath the cheekbones, just kind of define that a little bit more, and it'll make my contour pop out when I get to that step. Okay, now it is time to just go right into the contour. I'm going to take that same contour shade that we used in the beginning for the transition on the eyeshadow. Again, it's just the shade from the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. And I'm just gonna take my Morphe M437 and I'm just gonna apply that on all the areas where I placed the cream contour. Okay, so I went ahead and I wiped away that powder from underneath the contour, and right now I'm just going to go in and finish up the eyes. We're going to go in with the under eye. I'm just going to take a little pencil brush and I'm going to dip it into both of those shades that we used for the eyes, and I'm just going to run it underneath my waterline. But before that, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Eyeliner, and I'm just going to run it all over my waterline. And just to make sure there's no harsh lines underneath that eyeshadow that we just applied, just take a little small fluffy brush like this one and just run it through. Okay, now I'm just going to apply my highlights. This is the number 7 palette. I'm just going to be using that same like shimmery shade from the front. And just apply that on the brow bone and in the inner corner. Okay, and just to finish up the face, I forgot to do my nose contour. Again, that same contour powder, and I'm just using this e.l.f. blending brush and just go down the sides of the nose, right in between where there's that like line from the powder. Okay, now that that's done, you can just wipe away all of that powder. Now it's time for blush. I'm just going to be using this City Color Be Matte blush, and this is in Papaya. I just place that on the apples of the cheeks. Now it's basically time for one of my favorite parts, and that is the highlight. I'm going to be using this highlight from the Desi and Katie Dose of Colors collection. This is in the shade Fuego. And I'm just going to take a little like blending brush like this one. This is the Morphe M501. And I just run that into the highlight and place it on the high points of my face. Now it's time for the lips. I'm going to be using the NYX Lip Liner Crayon in Nude Truffle. And then I'm going to use No Shade from the Desi and Katie Dose of Colors collection. And then just to kind of go over that and add a little bit of color, I'm just going to go in with a gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. And last but not least, you don't want to forget your lashes. I usually always leave this for last. I'm just going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara because I'm not really a big fan of false eyelashes. But if you guys want to wear false eyelashes, go right ahead. Alright, so I went ahead and I finished up my hair, but this is basically it. I really hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like this video if you guys do. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos coming soon. And let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.